This is the Mistress Carrie Situation Report for August 7th, 2025. Jack Osbourne has paid tribute to his late father, Ozzy Osbourne, on social media, posting on Instagram a video montage of pictures of the two of them together. The 39-year-old saying in part, "I haven't really wanted to post anything since the passing of my father. My heart has hurt too much. I'm going to keep this short because he certainly hated long, rambling speeches. He was so many things to so many people, but I was lucky and blessed to be part of a very small group that got to call him Dad. My heart is full of so much sadness and sorrow, but also so much love and gratitude. I got 14,501 days with that man, and I know that is such a blessing. I think this quote best describes my father." Hunter S. Thompson once said, "Life should not be a journey to the grave with the intention of arriving safely in a pretty and well-preserved body, but rather to skid in broadside in a cloud of smoke, thoroughly used up, totally worn out, and loudly proclaiming, 'Wow, what a ride.' That was my dad. He lived, and he lived his life fully. I love you, Dad." A biopic based on Ozzy Osbourne and Sharon's lives and their relationship is reportedly still in the works. According to Variety, they've reported that a representative for Polygram Entertainment has confirmed that the legendary couple's film is still being worked on at Sony Pictures. The film was first announced in 2021 with no director or cast announced. Oscar nominee Lee Hall, who wrote the Elton John biopic Rocket Man in 2019 and Billy Elliot in 2000, was set to draft a script for the project. Sharon, Jack, and Amy Osbourne were attached to produce. Since then, little to no news has been shared in relation to the biopic, and it was seemingly put on ice. However, they said, quote, "Currently it's in negotiations with a director, which could be confirmed very soon." The film will include coverage of Ozzy Osbourne's legendary career, both as the frontman of Black Sabbath and a solo star. It seemingly will focus primarily on his relationship with his wife and manager, Sharon. Following Ozzy's passing, thousands of notes and memorabilia were left at a makeshift memorial in Birmingham, England, and it's been announced that they'll be preserved and cataloged, while the flowers will be mulched and scattered at his grave at his estate in Buckinghamshire, where he was laid to rest last week. According to the BBC, the city organization managing the memorials has confirmed that all floral tributes will be mulched and scattered at Osbourne's grave, including the black flowers laid by his family at the Black Sabbath bench on Broad Street. A dedicated team is currently, quote, "working around the clock to sort and process the thousands of items left by fans from across the globe. Each item, from flowers to handwritten messages to replica bats and band t-shirts, is being photographed and recorded at a secure warehouse. The Osbourne family will receive both a digital archive and a hard copy memorial book, preserving every gesture of remembrance." In an interview with the BBC, Paul Barnett of Central BID said, "There's a forever memorial, if you will, for the love the people had for Ozzy." And the Birmingham Museum and Art Gallery has announced its acclaimed exhibition, Ozzy Osbourne, Working Class Hero, will now run until the end of 2025 due to overwhelming public demand. The tribute to the late Black Sabbath frontman and solo rock icon has already attracted more than 96,000 visitors since its June opening, making it one of the most successful cultural events in the city this year. And as vinyl records continue their resurgence, a new variant has emerged to cater to those that believe that the old-fashioned 7-inch single contains too much music. Tiny Vinyl LLC, a startup based in Nashville, has launched a range of 4-inch singles, and the first batch, now available at Target, includes releases by Black Sabbath, Ghost, Motley Crue, and the Rolling Stones, and Third Eye Blind. And yesterday morning, Metallica announced they're launching Metallica's own Sirius XM channel. Lars Ulrich was asked if there was any truth to the rumor that Metallica is in talks for a Sphere residency in Las Vegas in the fall of 2026. Saying, quote, "I'm not going to confirm anything because there's nothing to confirm. but I'm not going to deny it because we're all such fans of the venue. All of our managers and our production people have been there and looked at it. It's something that we're considering, but nothing that's etched in stone or greenlit. It's something that we're looking at some point when the 2026 tour is done. Lars continued, I was there seeing U2 the first night when they took that stage. I wanted to see it for myself before I saw it on YouTube or read about it. I was there like everybody else that was there that night, and I was completely blown away, and I felt like it was the beginning of another chapter in live performances. He continued, I'm not going to bullshit you. I would fucking love to do it. Let there be no question about it. He was also asked if the band would be interested in performing during the halftime show of the 2026 Super Bowl, which will take place in their hometown of San Francisco, saying, quote, fuck yeah, of course we would. First of all, we would do it. Second of all, it would be in San Francisco. That would be like a dream come true, and we would fit right in. But we haven't been approached. Certainly, as somebody who's represented San Francisco all over the world and shouted for decades about San Francisco and our love of the Bay Area, that part would fit right in. Ultimately, it's just not our decision. The band also announced they're set to play a 250-person intimate gig in New York City in a club later this month. Taking the stage at the Stephen Talk House in Long Island on August 28th, performing to celebrate the launch of their SiriusXM radio channel, Maximum Metallica. Tickets for the show won't be available for purchase, but members of Metallica's 5th member fan club can enter a contest for a chance to win their way in. The father of an Oasis fan who died at one of the band's recent reunion shows at Wembley Stadium has paid tribute to his late son. The victim was identified as 45-year-old Lee Clayton, a landscape gardener from Bournemouth, died of injuries consistent with a fall towards the end of the main set of Oasis. Speaking to The Guardian, his father Clive paid tribute to his son, describing him as a hardworking family man who loved his kid, saying, quote, he was a lovely bloke, loved to be with his family. He had everything going for him. I'm so devastated. He also commented, quote, he doesn't take drugs and may have had a couple of beers, but who hadn't there? People have said horrible things, but it was just an accident. Oasis released a statement saying, we are shocked and saddened to hear of a tragic death of a fan at the show. Oasis would like to extend our sincere condolences to the family and friends of the person involved. Tim Burton's 2005 stop-motion animation film, The Corpse Bride, is going to be re-released in 4K and digital formats in celebration of the film's 20th anniversary. The new edition will be officially available for purchase in 4K Ultra HD disc and digital for the first time on September 23rd. In addition to the updated resolution, The Corpse Bride will arrive in special steelbook packaging with a variety of new and old bonus features like Digging Up the Past, The Minds Behind The Corpse Bride, and Till Death Do Us Part, a Corpse Bride reflection. In honor of Dolly Parton Day, which happened yesterday, the Guinness World Records, celebrating its 70th anniversary later this month, officially revealed that larger-than-life global superstar Dolly Parton has been named a Guinness World Record icon. The elite superstar joins a select group of individuals whose world record achievements have transcended their field and inspired people across the globe. Her timeless tunes have captivated generations for decades, earning her 11 Guinness World Record titles. David Gilmour initially resisted playing Pink Floyd classics on his 2024 solo tour, but in the just-released trailer for his new concert film, David Gilmour Live at the Circus Maximus Rome, he changed his mind, saying, quote, one has to wake up to the reality once in a while, and I think I'll be doing one or two things from that time, but it just seems like so long ago. I know people love them, and I love playing them. I'll be doing Wish You Were Here, of course, and some of the things that started with me anyway. Tickets are now on sale for the film that hits theaters for a limited run on September 17th. It'll be released for home video and an audio release on October 17th. And that's your sit rep. For more details on all of the stories, check the links in the show notes of this episode. And don't forget to like, follow, share, comment, and subscribe to the Mistress Carrie Podcast. New full-length episodes come out every Wednesday. Episode 269, featuring Richard Patrick from Filter, is available now.